a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it. I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Following the fumble recovery, Rich. Well, he brings it in off the deflection. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, it sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On 1st and 10, Rich, and it's caught over the middle, Wilson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 2nd down, Ratliff. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Rich. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Rich. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's the fullback. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The point after is good, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Saints coming out now to take the field. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, They fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Kelly. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Hodges. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
Give them the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he gave a defender the runaround there on his way to a gain of about 8. Really nicely done. On 2nd down now. Ratliff, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Looking to throw. Rich. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On 2nd down, it's Hodges. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On second down now, it's Hodges, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
It fights him off. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Let's go now. Cowboy in.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a handoff up the middle. Ratliff. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Ratliff. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down on the scoreboard. 23 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Pass complete to Harris. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Falcons, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.